Hi everyone, it's Mark from Brave Auto International in Japan. Before we do the road test, I'll just do a walk around this one and tell you a bit about it. If you're not interested in the walk around, just skip forward and you'll come to the road test. Okay, this is a 2001 Toyota Celsior B spec. If you're not sure what a Celsior is, it's basically a Toyota Lexus LS430. Okay, this one here is only done 8,181 kilometers from new, and it's got full books with all stamped up services, and it's definitely only done 8,000 k's. It smells brand new inside. It's got a couple of little scratches around the body, but otherwise yeah, definitely original kilometers. Okay, these will come with air suspension or standard suspension. This is the standard suspension model. It's not the air suspension. Some people prefer the air suspension. Some people prefer without. Obviously, without the air suspension, it's still a nice drive. There's no doubt about it. But you don't have the problems of the air suspension shock absorbers becoming old and brittle in the airbags. So that's one sort of good thing about them, I suppose, without the air suspension. Okay, as you can see, the headlights are crystal clear. It's been basically in a garage, stored in the garage. You've got a couple of chips here in the front of the bumper. Okay, and then you've got just go around it, see if I can see something else. It's got a couple of hair-like scratches. I'm trying to find them now. Okay, you've got one just there. You can see that. Very fine hair-like scratch. And you've got some chips here around the door lock. And if I remember correctly, just scuffing down the bottom of the bumper as well. Okay, but otherwise it's yeah, really nice car. Okay, we'll start from the back and work our way forward. Just pull the boot. Okay, unfortunately the gas struts for the boot are weak now, so the gas struts need replacing, so I won't hold it up by itself. Well, it does actually, there you go, but they're not as strong as they normally are. Okay, so you've got gas struts just here on both sides, so they will need replacing. Okay, they have a huge boot. You can pull that down in front of you and you can go through the armrest, and it makes a long storage. Okay, get free umbrella with it. Okay, the jack and tools look like they've never been out in this. That there's a cargo net, never been out of the bag. You've got in here so there's the tools there. You know, like this torch here is still in the bag and everything. Batteries have never been used, still wrapped up. Beautiful. Okay, just put that back. Okay, now. Okay, you got a couple of tie down points. Well, there's four actually. One there, one over there, and then you have one there as well, and one down here. Okay, you've got a storage net thing there. Okay, they have a handle up here for pulling down, and obviously it has a light as well, as you can see. Okay. Normally you don't need to slam them, they will pull themselves down and close. Okay. Okay, have a look in the back. Okay, he's got the obviously full leather trim, wood. Okay, you've got automatic rear windows. So if you know what those are, basically just touch it once and it will go all the way down. Same with bringing it up, you just pull it all the way and it will come up. You don't have to sort of hold the switch all the time. Never been smoked in. Okay, in here it just smells like brand new leather, and the leather's nice and soft as well. Beautiful. Okay, you've got the switches there on the side of the seat for moving the seat back and forward out of the way. Cigarette lighter down the bottom. Okay, it's got factory floor mats throughout. Okay, we'll go around the passenger side. Yeah, you got big storage boxes that pull out. Same again, you got electric mirrors, electric windows, auto, lock, door lock. You can adjust the seat belt height, okay, with this one, it's all electric. Okay, you got side airbag, electric seat, all works. Airbag on the dash up there. Factory floor mats, chrome scuff plates. Okay. It's got almost new tyres wear-wise. They were fitted 2014. Okay, they would have been changed because the old ones would have got cracks in them by now, you see. So it's got near new tyres on it. It's all around as well. There's still the plastic there from the delivery plastic that was over the door panel. Okay, driver's seats memory. You have 1, 2, 3 settings. Same again, just the seatbelt height. Okay, all automatic windows. Turn the windows off, lock the car. Okay, there's a bit more controls on this seat. You've got a lot to do with lumbar. Okay, you can adjust the headrest, even though it adjusts up electrically. See, going up slowly. Okay, you've got different heights as well. Yeah. There's loads of different. This one here is quite a good one actually. You can move the bottom piece of the seat out so it's longer. So yeah, interesting. Okay, auto close mirrors. So if you have it on auto, you can manually close them or have them on auto. Okay, and so when it's on auto, when you take the key out of ignition, the door mirrors are automatically closed. Okay, obviously electric as well. You have a little storage box here. It does open. I had it open a moment ago. Always check the storage box in case there's coins in it. So yeah, so that's your storage box. Quite good at night. It has a little light there so you can see. Okay, this is for your boot, your fuel, and you can lock it as well. So lock it with the key so no one can get into the boot. Okay, I'll just jump in. Today feels like the first day of summer. Is getting hot. Let's put the key in, we'll start her up. Okay, I've obviously got the mirrors closing. Okay, you've got different modes here for the stereo and all that, volume down here, I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay, different display settings for up on the dash. Okay, you got cruise control just here, you can see that. Okay, you got auto lights, headlights. Okay, turn the air on a little bit because she's getting a little bit warm. So you got auto here. Okay, and you can adjust the temperature for both sides, or you push the button here and you can just control one side, and the passenger obviously control their own side. Let's turn that down a bit. Okay, the other thing it's got is swing, which is quite unique. So you see this here, on and off. Okay, so if I push this on again, if you can see it, see they're swinging. So they go backwards and forwards, which is quite cool. And if you don't want them to swing, just touch the button and they'll stop wherever. Okay, obviously you've got factory stereo. Okay. Okay, you got a 6-disc changer in here. Let's turn that down a bit. Okay, just move this out of the way. Okay, not sure how well you're seeing. You've got for the automatic, you've got power and snow mode. Okay. You have rear blind, so I'll just bring that up and show you it working. It goes and back down. Okay, traction control on and off. You've got heated front seats, left and right, and then you obviously got your normal gear change. Okay. Your large storage box, which is a double box, so you've got one at the top there, and then pull the other one, slides back. Okay, and you've got a drinks holder here. Okay, the other thing as well, which is pretty cool, especially for, I don't know, safety I suppose, when you put it into D, I don't know if you might be able to hear it. Okay, so it's in D now. Okay, so you're driving along. Now, when you go back into park, it's unlocked itself. When you go into D, it locks itself. Okay, so it's quite good. You can turn it on and off anyway. So, you got as well electric sunroof, which is tilt and slide, which all works. Okay, so that's tilted up. Okay, and then you have slide. Okay. You've got a sunglasses holder here. There's a couple other cubby holes down here I didn't show you. Okay, you've got well, it's a coin storage. Probably would have been maybe an ashtray if it was a smoker's car, but it's not a smoker's car. And here you have, oh there you go, there's your ashtray there, sorry. So it's never been used, etc. So that one there must be just a storage box. Yeah, okay. Nice and crisp. Okay, we'll just jump out and have a look into the bonnet. Okay, the bonnets on these are held up by gas struts, and the gas struts on the bonnet are perfect, so there's no, you don't need to replace those. Just the boot ones. The boot ones may come right with a bit of use, 'cause sometimes they do. Okay, anyway, you've got the 4.3 quad cam V8 with the VVTi, and these are one of the best engines Toyota ever made, I reckon. Some people might say the 2.8 diesel might be, but I reckon these are. Okay, you've got a service sticker there. Okay, 7,976 Ks. Underneath the hood, it's all nice. Okay, we'll just drop that down. I'll just show you the auction sheet as well. It was grade 4.5. Okay, you've got in here, you've got the books and service history, and the service history is all stamped up. Okay, so that was your auction sheet, grade 4.5 AA, done the sun, 8,181 Ks, and it just says on there, it's got the scuffs at the front bumper, just showed you, and just some minor scratches around the body. Okay, let's throw that back in there, and we'll just have one quick look around it again. I love this colour. It's a dark metallic blue. It's really nice. I've bought a couple of them in this colour, and it's probably one of the better colours out of them all. Show you underneath while I'm here as well. How well you can see under there. It's like brand new under there. Okay guys, that's your 2001 Celsior, and I'll hook the camera up inside and we'll take it for a little squirt. Okay, I'll see you soon. Okay Ron, we'll get underway with this one. Okay, during the road test what I'm doing is just making sure, you know, everything's right, gearbox is changing as it should, car's not overheating, there's no strange weird noises. There's a policeman in front of me up ahead, you see them up there waiting. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what we're doing during the road test, is just making sure everything's right with the vehicle. And yeah, this car is just, it's really hard to explain without you seeing it in real life, seeing it, feeling it and smelling it. It's really just like brand new. It's just such, I don't know, such a nice drive. I've already had a good drive in it, so yeah, nice car. You got electric steering column as well, so what you can do with that is when you take the key out of the ignition, the steering column goes in and away to allow you to get out. When you put the key into the ignition, it brings it back into its last memory position. So yeah, good. The Celsior or Lexus LS430s, that's smooth. You can't even feel them changing gear. It just feels like one long gear all the time. I've got the air vent here on swing. It's quite cool, you know. You sort of feel it, then it goes away, comes back, goes away. Every vehicle we export or buy for export from the auctions for stock or for customers, every vehicle gets brought back to our yard here in the Goya. It gets inspected, leak down test done, washed by hand, you know, not through a machine or anything, and then photographed, test driven as well, photographed, and the photos are sent to the customer. If there's a problem with the vehicle, what we can do is, because we have our own auction membership, we're not buying through other agents, we're direct members of USS, so if there's a problem vehicle, we can put it back through the auction for the customer. So if you want to know anything about that, just drop me an email and I'll tell you how we do it, and etc. Okay, it's going to give it a bit of a burst along here. And just a bit of a brake test. Nice, very nice. On the dash here they have a outside temperature gauge as well. It's telling me it's 28 degrees today, which is probably not far off. It is. Today feels like the first day of summer. It's getting hot, or starting to get hot anyway. With the heat comes the mosquitoes, unfortunately. When you put it into reverse, the rear mirrors, the door mirrors dip down. Then when you go back into D, they pop back up to normal position. On the display as well, on the dash here, on the different display modes, one of them is fuel range, which is good to have. So it's telling me at the moment I've got 127 kilometers remaining. You've probably seen some of the Celsiors have a touch screen system, and part of the touch screen controls the aircon. So there's two systems. There's this style, which you may see in the camera, okay, which is a separate aircon control, then separate stereo. So if you ever want to change the stereo, you can actually put a double DIN in here, and there's a fascia that you can buy that goes around it. Okay, with the one that has the touch screen, it's very hard to change the stereo because part of the aircon is controlled on the touch screen, you see. So if you ever, some people buy the ones with a touch screen, some people don't care, aren't worried, some are. But like I say, if you ever want to change the stereo, this model is actually the easier model to do it. Have to stop here. Though there's no stop sign, you've got to physically stop, because like I say, the police are sitting down there, they're watching to see who stops here then goes. Normally they wait up here, and I'm normally on first name basis with them, because they seem to get me a few times for not dead stopping. They're pretty good, they let me off. Anyway, coming up back up to the yard. Okay everyone, that was a 2001 December Toyota Celsior or Lexus LS430, done 8,194 kilometers now. And that's Mark from Brave Auto. Hope you enjoyed that, and see you next time. See you later guys.